So a few days ago, I did a video on Phaedra Parks talking about, her new man and all of that. So if you missed that video, go ahead and watch it. And this is what I had to say when it came to the interviewer asking Phaedra Parks if she had basically any remorse or, asking her about Kandi. But when asked about Kandi, the article read like this: and as for her former co-star rival Kandi Burruss, with whom she had server on air spats and who recently vowed to leave the show if Parks returned, Parks sharpens her claws. I find it amusing because if she is that concerned about me 3 years later, I must have really impacted her life. So I'm glad I touched her like that, she said. How disgusting. Yes, you impacted her life by accusing her of rape, that she was going to rape somebody. The Me Too movement, people losing everything they've worked for, the career, people labeling them and leaving rapist comments under their posts on Instagram. And you have all of these people losing everything they work for, and for this woman to still have no remorse, no sincere apologies to Kandi, and to still walk around here and talk this way. I was just like, I'm not even interested in covering this story anymore, because that just made me mad all over again. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even Kandi, and I feel this way. I can only imagine for someone to be that evil and to have absolutely no remorse. That's a dangerous person, okay? The girls, yes, they shade each other, they say things, but no one have ever gone to the level that Phaedra went. So don't come with the whole, but this person was evil and that person was evil. They all shade each other. They've all said things to each other. But talking about rape, that's another level of being evil, okay? Intro. So now that we have that recap in place, Kandi also was, doing some interviews, promoting the show, promoting her businesses and things like that. And in that interview, they asked her about Kenya Moore return and how does she feel about it. And they also asked her about, Phaedra. They basically repeated what you just heard me say, but what Phaedra said in that interview, and then this is what Kandi had to say. So we're going to go right into what Kandi had to say about Phaedra, and I'm going to do the Kenya Moore part last, okay? Because this part is important. So let's go ahead and get into that. Child, when Kandi said, if anybody did what she did to me, to her sons in the future, that right there touched my soul, because we've been talking about how disgusting it is for Phaedra to have absolutely no remorse for something that she did, attempting to destroy this woman's life and her entire career. But out of respect, we don't bring the kids into it. But think about it, in this Me Too movement and young men being accused of things, think about how Phaedra as a mother would feel if her sons go out there when they become of age and start dating and some girl go and lie on them. My mind never even went to that place. Absolutely. And that right there, that's it. Can you really touch a nerve when she said that? And that's true. You have people say, oh, don't bring kids into it. But I applaud her for going that far, just so people can understand how serious this is. I see people on social media all the time, let it go. Oh, so what? She said what she said. It's not even that serious. As if someone was to accuse them. okay, of what Phaedra accused Kandi of, they will be okay with it. And I keep saying it over and over again because what I have noticed is that people love to make excuses for bad behavior. People love to make excuses for bad behavior. What Phaedra did, regardless if Phaedra wants to run with the narrative, okay, that a producer told her, that even make her worse. The fact that you are willing to sell your soul for a check. A producer come to you and told you a lie, guess what you do? Listen, man, if y'all gonna fire me because of this, I'm gonna see y'all in court, but I'm not going down low to lie on Kandi like that. I don't believe Kandi would do such a thing, and I'm not repeating it, period. That's what someone with integrity will do. I understand the woman got bills to pay, the ex-husband is in and out of jail, in and out of prison, can't get it right. She got over 150 jobs. I get it. She have to maintain her lifestyle and all of that. But there has to come a point where you draw the line. Absolutely draw the line. So that right there, that's it. That was the perfect example, and that's it. Kandi did say that, she find it very sad that Phaedra just have absolutely no remorse for the things that she said. And she said that she's standing firm. She's standing firm, 10 toes down. No, if Phaedra comes back, she's out. She doesn't want to have anything to do with Phaedra. And what Kandi want people to understand, it's not that she's running around here angry, holding a grudge, and being unhappy. No, she's happy, she's living, she's successful, she's doing her thing, okay? However, what Kandi is saying is, just because I forgive you, okay, for my sake, does not mean we have to be in the same room together. Does not mean I have to associate myself with you. You understand what I'm saying? You can forgive somebody and move on, and you don't ever have to mess with that person again. Like, I just don't want you around me. I don't want your energy around me. It's all good. And that's basically what Kandi is saying. I don't want that around me ever. And you know what? Kudos to Kandi for standing firm and letting that show know, listen, I'm not going to sit around for the nonsense, and since we're talking about women who stand firm and don't tolerate the BS, let's go right into the Kenya Moore situation, because Kandi in this interview did talk about Kenya Moore. So I'm not just trying to put Kenya Moore's name in the title. She did an interview. In the first segment of the interview, they asked her about Kenya. What did she think about Kenya coming back? And we already know, before Kenya even came back, Kandi was on, basically when she was promoting the show, saying that how she found it very unfair that we've seen Kenya, through all of the messy situations, and when she finally got everything that she prayed for and wanted, and then the fans didn't get to see that, and that was like terrible on the show's part, and that's why she went above and beyond to make sure that Kenya was on at least one episode, that the fans at least got to see her pregnant, even if it was for a few seconds. So kudos to Kandi, for that. And also too, Kandi did say that she believes that Kenya is very open to, showing, her married life in Brooklyn and all of that, because, that was Kenya's concern. I just got married. All of these things are brand new. And she wasn't really sure about, putting her husband out there like that. But now, that she feels like she's been married for 2 years, and, she feels like she and her family have this solid foundation, that she's comfortable now to open that side of her life. Kandi said a lot more in the interview, but as you notice, I'm trying to cut down on the time on the videos. So if I start talking and go into everything else she said, we will have a 20 minutes video. Maybe I might do a part 2. I don't think it's necessary, but for the most part, the video concentration was really her response to Phaedra. You know, I added Kenya Moore in there because Kenya Moore is back and she had things to say about Kenya Moore, all positive, of course, but I just want to go ahead and leave it there. However, I did put the link to the interview in the description below, so you can click on the link and go watch the interview for yourself and get into the other things that she had to say that I didn't talk about. But anyways, I'm wishing the girls nothing but the best. To the end of here, my final loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.